So next month, our meeting is on July 22nd. Do we know where it is yet, Jeff? Still a secret. Big reveal coming. Okay. But we're taking it on the road, so it won't be here. Remember last month we said the plan is now to maybe start going out and seeing some incubators, some development studios, maybe some film studios as well, and invite you all to come with us. And ultimately we'll be taking it further than just downtown Salt Lake as well. So opportunity to see other venues, meet with different digital entertainment creators, and also maybe some of the groups that we mentioned about connecting as well. So watch our Facebook page for details of that. We'd love to have you all come along for that ride. So we're going to do announcements now. So there's a few that I want to talk about in a moment. But if you have an announcement or something you'd like to share with the group, you don't get 3 minutes. You get about 30 seconds. But if there's something that you'd like to announce to the group or share, then please stand up now and come forward, and we'll talk about it. Yes, sir.
So we're about a few weeks away from getting our app on iOS, and so we've got the development or the enterprise version of it. So if anybody wants to try it out, we'll give you 5 free movies, and you can download it. So look out for me in the social thing, and you guys can borrow any one of my movies. I got over 1,000, and so look for me and let me know if you find any bugs.
And the app is called
sagebin.com/iOS to download the enterprise app.
This is the man with the movies. Remember, don't ask him where he got them from. Just kidding.
I got the disc.
It's a good app, and it's coming out when?
So it's going to be on iOS in about 3 weeks. So we're just doing bug tests, and then it's already on Android. And
so Steve, this is discoverability right there. Sorry, you were saying.
So iOS, Android, Roku. Right now, this is for iOS testing. If you have Android, you can download it now.
Very cool. Thank you. And there's one more. You gonna hit me? All right.
I'll run it. So I'm doing the Utah Games Guild with Josh. In Steve's talk, he mentioned that Maryland had a booth at GDC, and I'm interested with Utah Games Guild in doing something like that. If there's any value we can add to studios or anybody here in Utah to have a booth at GDC that represents Utah, let me know what we can do to benefit you that way. Come and talk to me, and we can talk about getting something like that going.
Fantastic. Some of you may or may not know that we actually persuaded the GOED, the Governor's Office of Economic Development, to actually take a booth at GDC. I think it was for 2 years running. People would come by and they would say, we didn't know that people make games in Utah. And that was the typical reaction that we got. But I don't think GOED thought it was that well supported by us as the industry. So I think it's great. If we could get that going again, then I'm sure they would help contribute to that, because it does promote the state. It's really good. Very good. Good to see all these games coming out. Anybody else? Okay, then there's a couple of ones I've been asked to mention. One is, this is coming up in November, so plenty of notice here for you. But this is the Mountain West Capital. It's an event where they're going to choose some of the most promising businesses in the state of Utah. And the other is that it's a good way to promote your company, get your company profile out there and make contacts in business. And I know a lot of you are interested in the investment potential opportunities as well. There's going to be a lot of investors there also. So thinking about publicity for your products, we talked about discoverability earlier, then these are the type of events that this might not be your target audience, but certainly for building your business and maybe finding investment, that might be a good one to go to. You've already heard mention of Salt Lake Gaming Con. That was mentioned earlier, so again, that's coming up, and I think it's the website I looked today said $600. Is that right, guys?
That's right.
$600 for, and it's a great price to get a 10 by 10 space. So the more that we as a community can support an event like this, then the more it becomes a regular fixture. So really good work by the Games Guild on that. And this is Justin coming back in. 1 second, sir. Justin, this is you.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm with Grow Utah. Grow Utah is a nonprofit that helps entrepreneurs in a bunch of different industries. One of the industries that we have a contest in every year is gaming, and typically we give away about $30,000 in cash and services to 3 winners. We've done that now for 3 different years. We're going to have another one that kicks off July 1st. So anybody that's part of the Utah Games Guild, any of the other people that we've heard mention, starting games, go to utahgamewars.com starting July 1st. We'll pick the winners about the first week in September. Next year we hope to get the winners maybe at the event that was just mentioned, but this year the winners are going to be at Comic-Con, so we'll have a booth we'll highlight, showcase the winners at Comic-Con for you. But go ahead and enter GameUtahGameWars.com. We're still trying to decide on the final cash prize amount, for about $30,000 in cash and services.
Very good. Thanks, James. Very good.
Thank you.
And how many of you have $5? $5. Any other questions for myself or for the committee? Because yeah, we'll be around for a while networking. The food's going to disappear at about just after 7:15, something like that. So I don't think it's going to vanish. I mean, someone will come here and take it away. So it's paid for. So please eat as much as you can once we finish talking. Not to be ill, so I'm not encouraging bad behaviour. I'm just saying if you'd like more food, it's available for you. And remember, please find us, like us, follow us, join us, and share, because this organisation, this community only happens with your help and support. So next up is our networking, a great opportunity for you to mingle and meet other creators of digital entertainment. Hopefully you've heard from a bunch of people tonight, and I would say, please don't be afraid to go up to someone that you don't know and say, and what do you do? It's not creepy, it's why we're here. So I'd like to end by saying many thanks to Steve Taylor, the wonderful Steve Taylor, all of our Hive at Night presenters, to our sponsors, the University of Utah, for the great food. Thank you, Brother Craig. And to Grow Utah, Zions Bank, and of course to our committee. And thank you all for coming. And hopefully you'll have time to talk with us now in our networking, but if not, we'll see you next month. A couple of jobs going to be up on the board here now for those that might be interested in openings. Otherwise, we'll see you next month. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much.